Hey, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Monday. Remember that? Monday the 24th of August, and I want to say October. Rain clouds are kind of gathering, and then when it's not raining, it's absolutely boiling. Yeah, it's all going on at the moment. Still stuff going on in the street, but we've passed through the absolute zenith of landlord mania of the kind. So it's slowed down now to a kind of, rather than having the handy people here, we've got landlords sort of, still got a fair amount of errant furniture on the street that nobody's dealing with. When the students go, they tend to think, well, you know, who needs this ratty armchair that we've puked on or whatever it is for the last 3 years, and they just leave it here. Nobody's collected any of that, and it's not really anything that anybody wants to take away. So, waiting for that to sort of thin out. We will see. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. We're using the Lightseers Tarot today. Oh, God. Okay, this won't be for everybody, this message. But it's a message that makes me look like that. Kind of what you normally get when you're looking at your bank account. You know, you're like, I wonder what happened when all the direct debits came out. That's more kind of... Oh dear. Right. God. What? WTF. Might be time to do a love or something reading, you know, if it is a love reading. Anyway, look. We've got this dude here who has been and got some flowers and has not got them from his local shop. You know, decent flowers. We've got a singing bowl here, which we have in all of the cups in the Lightseers Tarot. We have, look at that, we have the letter, which is signed by the wax seal. And I love a wax seal. We've got, are they grapes? We're getting a very good view on this today. Could be grapes. Grapes is a classy thing, isn't it? If somebody like was taking you on a picnic and they're like, I've got some well-selected grapes, you'd be, like, If it was me, I'd be like, what, are they seedless? Anyway, and we've got the lovely white horse. You know, he's turned up, he's put himself together, and all the rest of it. I don't know about you, but I find, and we were talking about, there's a man bag. We were having a man bag conversation in the Pisces video, I think it was, or Taurus. Anyway, something that gives me pause, and this is very niche, and I would love your opinion on it, is a rolled up t-shirt arm. I know. I find it an affectation. There you go. It's sort of up there with backwards baseball caps. So, I'm noting, like, if this was me, picky so-and-so that I am, I'd be like, flowers not from the garage, check. Outfit, not too bad, although hat, a bit of a red flag. Loving the picnic, the wax seal, major green flag. But then I'd be looking at those rolled up t-shirt arms and I'd be thinking, are you going to talk to me about protein? Hitting my protein goals? Are you going to be talking to me about, is it isometric exercises? You know, or your abs or any of that. Anyway, this is the Knight of Cups. And in any other reading, we'd be thinking, how are you doing? How are you doing? But my heckles are rising because the rest of the reading is a bit of a shit show. I'm not going to soften the blow. Now, we do have lovely temperance, although honestly, the singlet. Thoughts? For me, it's a no. I have so many, I must put them into a list. I can give you my enormous list of red flags. Turned up sleeves. Singlet. Singlet. No. It's just a no from me. Either you shouldn't be wearing it because you haven't got the body for it, or you shouldn't be wearing it because you have. You know, I'm just like, anyway, look, we're getting off point. Temperance. So Temperance is nice. It's that lovely Sagittarius energy. It's also got the whole chi, and it's got the infinity symbol, and it's very clever because we love the Lightseers Tarot. It loops through these two balls of chi. Good footwear though. But we do have a turned up jean cuff. I could spend all day just looking at the clothing on these cards. We can do that if you want. Or maybe Gemstars, let me know if we want to have a bitchy fashion session. I am your woman. But for now, let's look at these. Let's look at these. Right, Zuma Luma Lumin. Zuma Luma Lumba. Why do you want to come? For God's sake. Yes, upside down death card. You can join this party. Why not? Right. And this is when we start to run into a little difficulty, if we want to put it that way. Because this is an invitation, so it's something coming forward. It can be love, it can be jobs, it can be anything that you would have catching feels for. This is nice, it's temperance, it's like you're considering it, you're not over the top with it. You know, we've got our wiggly infinity thingy-majig, got balls of chi, we're forgiving the singlet for now. But then we run into Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse for me is a difficult energy, depending, like an aubergine, on what's surrounding it, okay? What other condiments are there in the tarot? So I start looking around when I get the Queen of Wands in reverse, because it can be competition. It's a definite snidey feminine boss card. You know, there's weird things. It can be third parties in relationships. It can be someone sniffing around. It's just a sense of competition, and they're not really on your side, okay? Then we have Ten of Cups in reverse. So I'm starting to think, hey up, rainbow's on the upside down. Ten of Cups is in reverse. What gives? And what gives is that. And it could be that you're being a nightmare. Sometimes we've got to fess up and think to ourselves, Christ, I was off the hook, biatch today, you know, and then either apologise or, to me, I always think it's better not to. Just decide you're not going to do it anymore and fix your ways rather than, you know, do some mealy-mouthed apology. But either way, Queen of Wands is here. It's decide if it's you. It's probably not. It's usually someone else when you get this card. And then old friend, Seven of Swords comes in. I mean, looky-see. Shooing. Now, this could be Pisces lunar eclipse full moon malarkey, because that's what we're looking at here. I know. Such a good Seven of Swords, this card. Absolutely. Every time I use this deck, I fall in love with it a bit more. And then, next to it, we should be at the festival, partying with our tambourine. And can I say, God, I've got so many red flags. To me, a tambourine is a red flag. I know, I'm awful. I'm fully prepared to own that these idiosyncrasies are over the top. Man pulling out a guitar. Anyway. And then this card was like, no, pick me. You didn't choose me. Pick me. And I'm like, okay, I'll pick you. And it's the freaking death card in reverse. What you resist persists, and careful who's surrounding you, because that's a bit sketchy. It is a bit sketchy. Sometimes with the Queen of Wands I can pull other cards around it and it's not as sketchy, and I just think, no, that's not that sketchy, we're cool. But and because we've got Mr. Sleeve turned up here at the beginning, it could, for some of you, not all of you, could for some of you be a love offer or something to do with relationships, friendship, lovers, whatever, that is a little bit questionable. You know, I can't go any further than that. You know yourself, you know who you're surrounded by, but let's just say a little bit questionable. Okay? Leave me a comment. See you tomorrow. Namaste.